Thank you. Welcome to New World News, hosted by Willie Worldwide. Hope you guys are having a good time tonight. So let's just jump into it, guys. Let's just jump into it. Top of the week, guys. Top of the week. We have in the Everfall collapse. We all heard it here first. Yeah, is having a huge fallout with other companies on Syndicate when it comes to merking out. We heard a lot of drama. Here. You guys know. It was on the interviews. I mean, it's been all over the global chats. I can't even get into the global chats. I literally can't get into them. I think that's against TOS for the global chats in New World, guys. So you can see, had 3 territories, guys. Even at the start of the night, they lost Brightwood again. They losing Brightwood. That's 2. They only have Restless Shores left again. We love Deuce, we love but top of the week, man, is looking like. Might be having a falling out, and it's coming in full effect, unfortunately. We'll see what this means for the company in the future. Again, they only have one Restless Shore left, so hey, man, we're rooting for the best for them. But guys, next up, top companies from Ahono transferring off. It appears when opposition left, that was the first domino of many to come. Opposition went to Marama, Copium, Don't Panic. Then Copium followed suit to Marama, and then Aphotic and Don't Panic ended up going to Castle of Steel. So due to the lack of the competition on the server, so unfortunately, what's that have to say for Ahono? I casted a whole lot of wars in Ahono, and I got nothing but love for Ahono. But at the end of the day, these guys, they're having a rough time here, and a lot of the top competition ended up going to other servers. So not quite sure what's going to happen in Ahono, but it's not looking good. It's not looking good. We'll be following these companies as much as I can in the upcoming weeks here. You guys know I'd like to make sure we follow the companies here, so you guys know how we do it here on the news. And guys, company of the week here. Company of the week. Guys, this is just saying company of the week here. I'm going to be saying Ethereum. So Ethereum is going to be the obvious pick here, right? These guys coming in hot. They now have 3 territories to their name, so they're feeling pretty good. And they're shaping up to be the best company on Pluto. But how long are they going to be able to hold that title? Hey, I will say that's going to segment into the next thing when we talk about when worlds collide, guys. When worlds collide, Monard and TC making massive moves, and this might counteract what I just said. What I just said here about Ethereum being the top company of the week. Now here, Modern TC, this is just hot. This is fresh off the presses. This is breaking news almost. It's still, they're coming in hot. They're coming in very hot. So we're going to have to see, Modern and TC making moves here to converge and join forces together, making a super company. These players are very good, and we're already seeing success coming out from the move. This squad was already able to take Everfall and Weavers, and we just saw tonight they were able to take Cutlass Keys from Supple. So, that was in the Everfall and the Weavers war was just their second and third war together. So it's a promising future. It's a promising future here for the Mod TC squad. You like to see it. They're coming in hot. They're coming in very hot here. So let's do a little bit quick though. Let's do a little bit quick of the faction breakdown right now. Let's do a little faction breakdown of Pluto. The Pluto faction breakdown. So the Marauder Miracle here. The Marauder Miracle. Guys, the Marauders are having a bittersweet time on Pluto. They lost First Light and Ebon Scale, which unfortunately they've had those territories for a while. They were representing the Marauders for a long time, but it's bittersweet because they lost First Light and Ebon Scale. But with Modern TC and now Nimbus all making the move to go green, the power is now in their hands. Reekwater and Weavers are already green, and Cutlass Keys just turning green at the start of the night. So you can see that, this miracle of the Marauders is actually coming into effect. So you really like to see that coming out for the Marauders here. And I got the Conflicted Covenant. Covenant is in a weird spot on Pluto, if you ask me. Covenant's in a weird spot right now. With Nimbus and Modern leaving and going green, it leaves Supple and Prim as the 2 strongest companies left and the standouts. So, it'll be interesting to see what emerges from this faction in the coming weeks. I really do. I really think it's going to be interesting. The reason why I think it will be is because, we talk about it all the time, but whenever you have Modern and Nimbus going green, and it leaves things to be wondering what's going to be happening here with the yellow faction. So it's going to be interesting in the future. And guys, let's talk about it now. The bittersweet syndicates. Similar things are happening on the syndicate faction. So syndicate as a faction is in a weird spot as well. On one hand, they own more territories than any other faction currently on the map. On the other hand, we are seeing Ya falling out of favor. Now, this was written at the beginning of the day, and guys, I'm telling you, Ya just lost Brightwood tonight, so that is meaning something. So that since Ya is falling out of favor as a faction, it's leaving, it's looking like, Syndicate as a faction at least is not as strong whenever it comes to how good just Ethereum is. So Ethereum is obviously the standout, and Ya is struggling. So as a faction, Syndicate not looking too good, even though they own a good amount of territories. However, Ya has shown strength, even without Ethereum in some of their rosters. So we'll have to see what they can do in Restless Shores. This is their last one left. But Ethereum does own 3 territories, and they're feeling pretty good. So Ethereum, obviously, again, company of the week, still representing. But we'll have to see how long that's going to last. I can only imagine a little bit of fear coming in. Now, guys, let's talk about it. This is something else I wanted to talk about. You guys know I gotta make it happen, guys. So let's talk a little bit about the EU versus the NA. The EU versus NA. I see it in my stream all the time. I see it in my chat all the time. Everybody's talking EU better, NA sucks, NA better, EU sucks. So we see it all the time, guys, but we have been seeing constantly who is better. Now, each side is going to say they are, right? That's normally how it works. But until we're able to actually get a 50v50 war, no one will ever really know. Maybe we could see an EU company come to Pluto. That would be pretty cool, even though the ping might suck. But hey, that'd be pretty hot. I'm sure metas are different, and whenever you look at other metas, you don't think they're good, but you never know until you actually fight them. That's why what we've seen a lot from the West versus the East Coast conversation. A lot of people in the West were like, oh, well, we're better than these guys. Like, and they came in and they met the East Coast and they realized their meta is not going to be the exact same and how to beat another meta. And that's okay. That's part of it. But until you see that, I want to be saying to any server is better than others until you actually see it. Now that's just the Willy opinion on it. Now that's my opinion. Now here I want to talk to you guys. I'm going to be taking a caller here, preferably somebody who has roots in the EU side of things. I want a caller. If you want to hop in my Discord, I will be linking it. If I don't get one, that's fine. I'm going to at least ask, though. If anybody wants to come in and have a quick conversation with your boy Willie about the EU and NA conversation, let's get him on here. Let's have a conversation. I want to take a call here. Just hop into that interview waiting room if you guys are interested in this. I would like to chat with somebody who might be from EU, might have some opinions on it that Willie has not seen. We're going to be doing some EU VODs, so hey, if anybody wants to pop in that interview waiting room, I'm going to give you a second, though. See if we get anybody in here. Let's go, guys. Again, like I said about the EU, it looks like we have a handsome nerd in there. Handsome nerd, purple perp. My God, thank you for the raid. We're in the middle of the news segment, man. Thanks for being here, brother. Let's go. Who is the handsome nerd? I'm just going to pick somebody at random. Whoever's in the interview waiting room. That's how I'm going to do it. Thank you for the raid, perp. Thank you for sure. All right, let's go. I'm picking somebody at random. All right, the handsome nerd, you are on Willie Worldwide News, man. How is your day going?
Hello, Willie. It's actually been going pretty well. I've been in your chat for a bit. I've seen your VODs for a bit. They're really fun, really entertaining. I think you're doing a fantastic job, man. I get a good insight from like some of the different wars from NA. Even though I'm from EU, I like watching the wars and you can see things that are done differently.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, that's why I love doing it too, and I appreciate that. That's what we're here for. I think competition is everywhere, and being able to see it on NA and EU and stuff matters. So I'm assuming you're in with the EU scene, correct?
Yeah. I've been in EU since the beginning. I've been on different servers. I've been on one of the more competitive servers when it was very alive. It's now dead, called Vega. You might have heard of it.
I have.
It's now completely dead. All the mega companies transferred away from it and it completely died. So we transferred as well. But we competed with some of the best companies that are all in Dry Tree now. So
Yeah.
I'm wondering which companies you're going to be VOD reviewing. So I'm hoping it's someone I know and some of the people I know. That would be really interesting.
Yeah. I'm sure I'll talk to the stream about which ones I got. I got a couple. So, but on the overarching conversation here, I'm assuming that if you watch my VODs and you have been in the EU scene, from your perspective, what would you say is the main difference on the play styles here between NA and EU?
I think EU has more ego players
Hmm.
for sure. I think NA has better teamwork, but I think maybe this is just like my personal bias, but I think the individual skill level in EU is a bit higher.
Hmm.
And again, like that might be completely incorrect, but like by what I've seen, but I really, really like the way like NA like plays together and the strategies they run. And yeah, I think traditionally EU has always had a big ego problem with in all video games, not just New World.
Yeah, I'm really heavy into the scene of things like League of Legends and things like that. And I'm actually very
Exactly.
familiar with a lot of the confidence that comes from the EU squad. I will say though that it does attest to how they play, right? I've only watched one VOD so far from EU, and I will say it did come out as more of a single player style. I saw a lot of like hatchet
Definitely.
builds and a lot of more like I'm gonna focus on the back line. I'm gonna be trying to get the killer or the healers, things like that. So it's very interesting. Whereas NA, you're right. I would say does focus more on stay with your group, play as a team type thing. But I will see more. I'll watch some more VODs and I'll be able to get more of an opinion. Obviously, dipping my toes more into the EU scene. But it's funny that you say that because that is definitely a topic of conversation here. I do want to ask though, aside from just the play styles, how do you think? I don't know if you're obviously in with much of the politics. How is the politicking over on the EU side? Because I know New World, as much as it is as a PvP game, it's very influential when it comes to politics, like with
Uh,
companies.
honestly, like I'm not going to say too much, so it doesn't like reveal which server I am on
Hmm.
it because like the politics have been horrible. We transferred onto a new server. Like we'd been pretty chill. Like we're not angels, okay, but we were pretty chill. And the entire server like turned on us, and we had like two wars that initially that we lost, yeah, very close wars, and everyone's just like flaming us,
Oh,
calling us garbage and stuff. But then like the next two wars we like took Windsward, we took Ebonskill, like, and then they're like, oh, you luckers, you fucking lucky cunts, like,
oh
so
shit, yes.
uh,
So
yeah,
it
and
wasn't
then we
even like
defended.
it
Yeah,
wasn't even like trying to give you props. It was just like, oh man, it's a
yeah.
fluke.
So we've been through the ringer. We've gotten a lot of like crap thrown at us, but like we've defended wins with 3 times now. We've like proven ourselves. We've like done, and I think it's just very cutthroat here in Europe. The
Uh huh.
politics, I would say, especially on the more competitive servers like Dry Tree and Barry. I think it's even more so. And I've heard like on Dry Tree, it's super, super cutthroat, like shell companies, sniping wars, everything, like so cross-faction alliance, everything, like anything goes.
Uh huh.
And I think NA, in a way, but by what I've seen, I might be wrong, seems more civil than EU. I feel like it's, even though the Wild West is in America, I feel like it's the Wild West out here, man. That's what I'm gonna
It's
say.
the Wild East, man. Sounds good.
The Wild East.
That's hilarious. Well, hey, it's funny to hear that, and I'm sure that obviously when you're in the battlegrounds, whenever you're down there, it's gonna feel a little bit like that, right? Because it's just natural, right? When you're dealing with the
Yeah.
politics, when you're the governors, when you're the consuls, you're trying to work with other people. It comes off that way. But it's funny to hear that New World shares that sentiment, whether it's NA, whether it's EU, the way the game is built, you're gonna have a little bit of politicking and a little bit of
Yeah, for
drama.
sure.
So it's just funny to hear.
Yeah.
So again, hey man, is there anything you wanted to ask anything from NA before I get on out of here with the
It's
segment?
thank you for having me on. Thank you for letting me voice my opinion. And again, would like to thank you for doing fantastic job. Really enjoyed the work you're doing. I think it's so entertaining. And yeah, just thank you, really, and keep it up, my man.
Yep, of course. Hey, thank you so much. And if you want, you can let the people know who you are. If not, I'm cool with an anonymous caller. It's up to you.
Yeah, yeah. For now, anonymous, because honestly, like there's so much politics been going
Yeah,
on
I
last
get you.
last couple of weeks. So I'd rather like not have like someone from my server watching and be like, I
Oh
know that
shit!
guy. He
Oh
should go
dude,
to
it's him!
government,
It's him! Yeah,
I told you he was toxic. I told you he was toxic.
kick him out of the company. He's rapping. No, okay, no, I totally get it. Hey, thank you so much for getting on the segment here. You have a great day.
Oh, yeah, you too. Have a good night.
All right. Alrighty, guys. Of course, that was our EU versus NA segment. I hope you guys like that. Let's continue on with the news, guys. Let's continue on with this segment here. And guys, up next we have the top 3 clips. The top 3 clips of the week, guys. Going to be starting it off here with the top 3 clips. You guys know how we do it. We're going to be having. Let me get them pulled up. Let me get them pulled up right now. First clip of the week at about 55 views. Let's go. First clip. Let's go. Okay, cool. He holds it. You like to see from that. The drunk night. You like to see that respawn coming in. Respawn coming in right now. Let's go. Whoa, we got an ad, guys, and we like bread and OJ. Bread and OJ, I have that every morning. Bread and orange juice, my God, look at the coffee. It makes you
Let's
good.
go.
It makes you set for the day. These people are handsome, way more handsome than I am. And guys, look at that. Mary Ruth, you guys, if you guys ain't drinking this, you're just wrong. Guys, get it. What are you doing with your life? My God, boost your fucking energy. Do it now. Boost your focus, guys. Focus, guys. Just like what we're trying to do with this fort. We're trying to focus. God, guys, this is one of 4 ads. This is one of 4 ads. We're getting the treatment. We're getting the treatment right now. Mary Ruth, get the liquid morning. Guys, I love cats. You don't eat them, you play with them. Don't eat cats. Great tasting, healthy ingredients. Guys, my God, you just want to eat this. Not the cat, again, the food. The cats want to eat the food. Don't eat the cat, guys. Stop thinking. That was the first clip. That was the first clip. We're going to be pulling up the second one here. Second one here. Going to be right after another one from the drunk stream. Another one from the drunk stream, guys. All right. But it looks like, though, they're losing it. It looks like Supple able to stabilize on that respawn. No skill gap. It looks like he's getting out-skilled right now, though. He might be going down, and he does. He's next up on the menu, but so is Vita. Vita got to... Now, that wasn't, that had 72 views. I'm assuming that no skill gap has a couple shooters out there because it looks like he got caught on the Willie roast segment. Looks like he got a little caught on the roast. Let's go, guys, on the last clip here. Gonna be pulling it up here. 1 second. And guys, you guys already know who is gonna be on this clip. You guys already know. Let's go.
Company, but now it seems like Prim's only slotting 5 or 10 of theirs, 10 of other people, 10 of other people. Why am I fighting 5 companies now? But everyone wants to talk that roo-rah blue blah. You feel me, Willie? You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
so, like I said, yeah,
shit.
they talking that roo-rah. You feel me? I'm not on that roo-rah blue blah. Yeah. I keep it G at all times. And they want to talk about merc. Everybody merking now. It's kind of crazy. Why am I fighting 5 companies now?
That was the roo-rah blue blah on the drunk stream. Hey, we had a lot of fun this week on the drunk cast, guys. We had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun with it. But anyways, guys, oh man, we having fun with the segments we do out here, all that good stuff. So guys, you guys know how it's been. This has been Willie. That has been your New World News delivered by Willie Worldwide. You guys have a great day. He does it again.